Well, hello there, Big Cotter fans. Well, hello there, Big Cotter fans. Welcome back to Big Cotter Baseball. As we are at September 2nd, 2021, out of the playoff race pretty much, with a month to play, so we're going to quickly sim through this. Take a look at the standings here. 7.5 back of the wild card, so I guess it's not impossible, but the Big Cotters would have to pretty much lose maybe like twice the rest of the month of September. And the fact that they're on a 5-game losing streak, no, 3-game losing streak, but they've lost 7 of 8, 7 of 9, 7 of 8, yeah, 7 of 8. And doesn't seem likely. Next outing is Greg Terry, and then Connor Rourke puts his 34 inning scoreless streak to the test. We'll sim this next game real quick. Ben Keefe sustained an injury. We'll just IL him because, who cares? There's a W for the Big Cots. I'm not going to check the box score for every game the rest of the way because, Cots are kind of out of it. But 3 hits apiece for Lang and Smith. Brady Lang goes yard. Austin Cotter goes yard. What an end of the season for Big Cot. Greg Terry pitches well. Drew Spalding, what a piece of shit. He is. Cotters do not have 4 valid lineups. Well, you can fix them yourself. I gotta call someone up. Let me just remove whoever it was from the IL. Ben Keefe. Yeah, we don't need him on the IL. Can I take him off the IL or no? Probably not. Well, I'll just call up this dude then. Actually, that'll be too many pitchers. I gotta call up O'Neal Cruz probably. I'll get on the 40-man roster, you bum. Oh, we have a full 40-man roster. Why? Is this guy? No. Is this guy? No. Is this guy? No. This guy? No. This guy? Okay, you're going to the MLB guy. Wow. Alright, Connor Rourke. Shut the... Alright, auto fix pitching staff then. 4-3. That looks like Rourke's streak came to an end. Or did it? The Cubs didn't score till the 8th. Did Rourke stay in that long? Yes, he did. Oh, man. The scoreless streak ends at 41 straight innings. How about a hand for Connor Rourke and this unbelievable run of pitching? And the Big Cotters won 2 in a row. Hey. And now they lose. I don't care about that fag. Next game. Don't care. We're turning off critical situations. We want to just get through the season. Auto. Alright. Shut up about the lineups, dude. Oh my god. Alright. Auto fix it. Auto fix it. Let's just sim all the way to there. Few days. No, we're keeping you active, bro. We're keeping you active. Auto utilize. Ben Keefe is no longer injured. Auto utilize. Auto utilize. Auto fix. Auto fix. Jesus Christ. How many injuries are there going to be? My God. I don't care about this guy. 10-day IL. Alright, Big Cotter 75 and 71. Is there any chance they've made any standing increase? Alright, 6 games. Making it interesting at least. Lost the Marlins game. 5-0. Did I see a Drew Spalding win? That's unbelievable. Kyle Tosk with a shutout. Did he go all 9? I don't care. Just get to the end of this week. $80-75. 81-75. Connor Rourke, unreal. Wait, when was his last start before this? Here. He lost it. Okay. Interesting. Final series of the year. Loss. Win. Final game of the season, or is it? No, probably one more series. Okay, there's one more series. Cubs win. 84-76. There's no chance, right? 3 games back. Too little, too late for the Cotters. They are eliminated from playoff contention. They finished the year 86-76, so they actually had a very good month of September, but it wasn't quite enough. 86 wins, a lot of times is good enough to make the postseason, but for the Big Cotters this year, it was not. We have reached the end of the season, and we will now check everybody's stats. How close did we actually come to making it at the end of the day? 3 games. Okay, so not super close. Padres with 99 wins are a wild card team. Sucks to have the Dodgers in your division. Bums. 100 games, so 10 games back. Hey, 5 straight wins to end the year for the Cotters. They finished 44-37 in Cotterville. They finished 37-28 in day games. So let's schedule some more day games, Jim, next year. All right. Everybody better watch. I'm going to make another announcement to the chat that I'm showing everyone's stats. Year 2 for the Cotters. All right. We'll just do it this way because it's more fun to go to like this screen. All right, CJ Smith. Final numbers had 570 at-bats, 305, 382 on base, 504 slug, 886 OPS, stole 33 bags, 18 bombs, 70 RBIs, led off for most of the year, 41 doubles. That is unreal. 9 triples. That's got to be up there too. Stolen base percentage of 82.5. Only made 2 errors out there in center. 7.5 WAR. That is unreal. Over 10% walk rate. Strikeout rate under 17%. That's pretty nice. Very good season from CJ. Let's check out Joel next. Wow, man, Joel really cooled off there towards the end of the year. And CJ Smith actually the best hitter on the team when the season was all said and done. But listen, at the end of the day, Joel's season was pretty unbelievable. Struck out less than 100 times on the season. That is unbelievable. 288, 361, 527. OPS under 900 at the end of the year. Wow. Can't believe that. All year it was near 1,000. Stole 27 bases, walked 64 times, hit 28 bombs, 90 RBIs, tripled 9 times, 43 doubles, so that led the team. Had probably near the most at bats because he rarely ever had an off day. Grounded into 20 double plays, my goodness. 5.4 WAR, so CJ Smith almost over 2 wins more valuable than Joel. That's surprising. Brady Lang, 99 overall. Keep this in mind, 99 overall. And those numbers aren't bad. He actually had a very good month of September, it looked like. But at the end of the day, these aren't 99 overall numbers. 569 at-bats. Did go deep 31 times. Only 81 RBIs, though. 79 walks. Stole 8 bases. 355 on base. 824 OPS. So good numbers. Good season. Not 99 overall season at all. 23 doubles. Grounded into 22 double plays. 5.7 WAR. So he was worth more wins than Joel. That's pretty unreal. Did I accidentally skip the Nate Reed? Didn't mean to do that, but we'll go to him next anyway. Nate Reed, that's a really good year. Nate Reed, underrated player, 282, 382, 434, 816 OPS, went yard 16 times, 60 RBIs. How many bases did he steal? 14, okay. 2.0 wins above replacement for him. That strikeout percentage for him, 11.3. 64 strikeouts on the year for Nate Reed. He put the ball in play. That is a really good number. Sam Holvey, not a very good season for a 92 overall. Did go deep 23 times. Struck out quite a bit. 240, 331, 412. OPS under 750. Stole 13 bags, 19 doubles. Okay. Was worth 4.3 wins because of his defense. He might have won a Gold Glove. We'll check that in a little while. Tim Wallace, not very good. Overall, not very good. Did go deep 15 times, so got a little power boost there with the roids. Mainly was a singles hitter, though, as you could tell. Did strike out under 100 times. On base only 309. Stole 10 bags. Negative 0.5 wins above replacement. So obviously wasn't a very good defender out there in the outfield. Struck out 21% of the time. Mainly only hit singles. Did hit 24 doubles, so I guess I shouldn't say that. But early in the year, he only hit singles. Maybe he was finding some power late in the year. 87 overall, Kieran Suarez. My goodness. Most disappointing year by far among the high overall players. 16 homers, 55 RBIs. 302 on base, 371 slugging for a 673 OPS. Damn, man. 1.0 WAR, that's it. Didn't walk very much. Not very good. Austin Cotter heated up at the end of the year, and then it looks like he cooled back down because last night when we were playing, he had an average of 275, down to 253 by the end of the year. But overall, solid year from a catcher. Didn't double much because he's slow as hell. Did hit 15 bombs. That's more than I thought he'd hit. Didn't strike out very much. 744 OPS, respectable. Stole, how many bases did he steal? 4? He was 4 of 7 stealing. Unbelievable. When in the hell would Jim tell him to steal? 1.4 wins above replacement. Okay. Respectable cot. And then I skipped Owen up here. I should probably check the chat and see if it's lagging at all, because for all I know, it lagged during some of the stats. Doesn't look like it was. It was, thank God. All right. Owen, not a good season at all. Had 309 at-bats, is quite a lot for a non-everyday player, and his on-base was 278. Only walked 12 times all year. 20 doubles, though. Okay, I mean, that's pretty impressive for those limited at-bats. But a 650 OPS. Worth 0.1 wins above replacement. Only made one error, but playing the outfield, not too hard to do. Troy Williams split time with Big Cotter. How many at-bats did they end up splitting? Because Austin Cotter had 340 at-bats. Troy Williams had 344 at-bats. Okay, so pretty evenly split all year long between the two catchers. And Troy Williams, hard to say who was better. Troy got on base a little bit more and slugged a little better. So Troy had a 235, 346, 395, 741 OPS. So, I mean, they were pretty similar. 9 steals for Troy. He walked way more than Cott did. Cott hit a couple more homers. Troy hit a couple more doubles. Cott was worth, 1.4 wins, and Troy worth 1.6. So, pretty even. Both catchers were solid. Catching position should be on lock for the Big Cotters next year. Should feel good about that position. Ben Keefe, 149 at-bats. Not horrendous. Not horrendous for someone who thinks there should be a 30-game baseball season, you know. Only 2 bombs. 618. I mean, yeah, pretty bad, but, you know, I expected even worse. And he at one point was worse than that. 0.4 wins above replacement. So a pretty good defender, too. Only 2 errors. Played the infield. Played a lot of first base when Nate Reed got the day off. Jim Cotter refused to play Nathan at all. 9 at-bats, 0 of 9. Played in 114 games, though. So he Literally came in the eighth or ninth inning, like all the time as a defensive replacement. Made 0 errors as a defensive replacement and was worth 0.3 wins per replacement. So hey, solid defensive piece off the bench, plays the middle infield. Jordan Elliott, final position player, bad. Very, very, very bad. Only 2 bombs on the year, only 13 walks in 217 at bats. Doubled 12 times, respectable. 633 OPS. How many times did he steal a bag? Because he's supposed to be fast. 7 of 8 steals, that's respectable. Didn't make any errors. And 0 on the WAR. Interesting. All right, pitching staff time. This should be interesting because the Big Cotters had a great starting rotation and a horrid bullpen. So let's take a look at this. Let's make sure it's not lagging. 31% strikeout rate for Owen. I didn't even notice that. CJ points it out. Yeah, that's not too good. Connor Rourke, unbelievable season. Pitched 235 innings. What is the record for innings? I mean, that's like in like the since in a while. Record, because I haven't seen 235 innings in quite a bit. But that's mainly because like managers pull guys way earlier now than they used to. Obviously, there's going to be like massive inning totals back in like the 1900s, but recently that's got to be up there. 235 innings, 18-6 in 33 starts, 2.41 ERA, 0.94 WHIP. Struck out 221, only walked 59, did give up 28 homers, so that's not ideal. But if that's his one flaw in the year, you'll take it. 26 quality starts out of 33. Only threw 2 wild pitches, only hit 7 guys. 4.4 WAR, 8.46 strikeouts per 9. So that gave up a homer per every 9 innings. So sorry, I accidentally exited out of the game, so that's probably why I did that. FIP solid. Maybe finishes top 30. There's a chance. We'll check that in a little bit. Jackson Rydell, solid. Record wasn't good, but a lot of that is due to the Cotter offense being bipolar. Got the 200 innings, 201 innings. Cotter starters like to give up homers, but they don't give up much more than that. If you're only giving up some solo bombs here and there, you'll take it. 174 Ks, 55 walks, 117 WHIP, 19 quality starts at 33. Take that. Went 1 complete game, 1 shutout, 3.4 wins above replacement. Struck out less than Connor did. Walked a little bit more than Connor did. About the same home runs allowed. All right, solid year there. Kyle Tosk, another solid year. Record again was Cheeks, but barely got any run support, especially at the beginning of the year. 2 innings shy of 200. Struck out 211. So Connor Rourke passed him in strikeouts. He had led the team for quite a while. 29 homers. Man, this Cotter rotation loves to give up homers. Jesus. 3 straight. The top 3 starters in the Cotter rotation gave up 24, 28, and 29 homers. 1.19 WHIP. 4 complete games, 4 shutouts. 3.4 wins per replacement, identical to Jackson. Leads the staff in Ks per 9 innings. Also leads the staff in walks per 9 in a bad way, though. And also leads the staff in home runs per 9 in a bad way. But another very solid year. Mike Farmer. Okay, so he struggled in the latter months because he was pitching really well. 10-6, though, 162 innings. So he doesn't go very long into games. Doesn't strike out many guys at all. And kind of caught up to him there towards the end of the year. He deserves a little bit of an overall boost, I think. So I might give him one after the year because he is significantly worse than the other Cotter starters. So we'll think about that. Only 7 quality starts in 32 starts is really disappointing. 2.1 wins above replacement. Just doesn't strike out very many guys. And then Greg Terry got the roids last night, but overall wasn't very good. Fluctuated between the starting rotation and the bullpen. So went 6-6, started 17 games, but appeared in 54. 133 innings. 4.05 ERA, 134 WHIP. So that's not really, like, horrendous. That's just, not great. Struck out 154. Another 20-homer pitcher. Oh, I forgot to check. Did Mike Farmer give up 20-plus homers? He gave up 18. So, my God, this rotation, man, gives up nukes. Only 5 quality starts in a 17. 2.2 WAR. Hey, not bad. Not a terrible year. Lack also made 15 starts but appeared in 47 games. Was actually not that bad. Didn't walk very many guys. Gave up 22 homers, though. There you go. 126 innings. 378, 123. 1.1. All right. Case, not too good, buddy. 4-7 in 68 appearances, 65 innings. Walked quite a bit. Not too good from Handel. Max Marcus. He was very good. Sorry for that. 69 games, 71.2 innings, 10-3, 2.89 ERA, 124 WHIP, struck out 60. Very solid season for Max Marcus. Is he a lefty? Yes, he's a lefty, so that's huge. Good lefty arm in the pen heading into next year for the Cotters. Tucker, he was doing so good, and then he seemed to have just been shit in like August and September. 49 appearances, 2-1. 443, 166. Yikes. 50 hits allowed. 50 hits, man. Theo Coley. Disappointing from a setup guy. Did they send Drew Spalding down? No, he's still there. My bad. Only 26 innings, though, so Jim Cotter did not like to use him very much. And he actually wasn't that bad. I mean, he only walked 4 guys in 26 innings. That's pretty impressive. Ten holds. Jim Cotter, maybe try using him a little more. Oh, what a bitch. Look at these ass numbers. 2-5, 55 appearances, 8 blown saves, 5.57 ERA. I will say 71 strikeouts in 51 innings is pretty unreal, but 31 walks in 51 innings is terrible. 168 WHIP is ridiculously bad. Obviously, the ERA is ridiculous. Yeah, that Ks per 9 number is great, but that walks per 9 number and the homers per 9, yikes. Drew Spalding, we'll see if they bring him back. James Kennedy, best year out of the bullpen by anyone, no question about it. And he had an ERA like 130, and then in September he was just really bad. Got 11 saves. Blew 5 of them, though, so he really struggled once Cotter moved him to the closer role. Only does not walk guys. 57 strikeouts, respectable. WHIP under 1. 12. And then there's... Who did they send down? They sent down Matt Welsh. They did. The game had enough of Matt Welsh. They sent him down. So let's call him back up, even though... I can't. It's the end of the season. But whatever. We'll check his stats, too. 71 games. Why did Jim Cotter use him this much? I really don't know. 2-3. 5.14. So he actually had a better season than Drew Spalding. Unreal. He had a better season than Drew Spalding. Aside from the strikeouts. That'll tell you something. That'll do it for the stats. We will get into the offseason in just 1 second. I'm going to go get a drink of water real quick and get settled in for the start of year 2 of this Big Cotter season. So just give me like 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. So, it's into offseason. Let's see who wins this World Series. The Indians have defeated the Padres. What? What is the game on? Did the Indians, like, sign... I was going to say, did the Indians sign the Pirates players that I took off this roster? But then I remembered that no Pirates player is good, so that wouldn't make sense. That is weird. What is this game on? I don't know. Should you like to advance? Yes. Contract with your hitting coach has ended. Okay. If I didn't negotiate contracts, got it. Qualifying offers, got it. Review retired players. Some bums retired from the Big Cotters. All right. Let's just sign a new hitting coach that's a beast. Yeah, and by the way, Jim Cotter is our manager, but I couldn't edit like the coaching staff. It doesn't let you do that apparently. So I tried, but I can't. So we'll just have to pretend that that's Jim Cotter. Who is the best hitting coach available? All these guys have A attribute grades. We want better plate discipline. Plate vision doesn't matter. +2 contact, +2 power, +2 plate discipline. This guy looks pretty good. We'll just throw the world at him. We'll give him $2 million a year. Make sure he signs. Big Cotter's flushed with cash. And exclusive free agent negotiations. Why are none of the Cotter players free agent negotiations? I don't want Todd Frazier. Why can't I negotiate with Big Cotter players? What? What is this? Hold on. They're all renewable contracts in an arbitration. Got it. Okay, so they don't just place them on one-year deals. They just make them like all rookies. I got you. All right. Well, we're not bringing back Todd Frazier, so we're just going to sim to free agency 1. Let's go. Got the beast hitting coach. Don't care. Don't care about the 40-man roster at all. You can take any of those bums off our hands. Offer arbitration. Don't care. Tender contracts. All right. Now, I'm going to have to do this manually just to make sure that everyone gets a contract because I don't want the game to accidentally like let Joel walk in free agency or something. So this is going to take a little bit of time. Can I just like give guys like a massive deal? Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, let me know in the chat what you want to see. I'm thinking about, should I sign guys to like long-term contracts based on like how they played? So like CJ would get like a massive deal or like a big deal, and then guys like Drew would get like $70K. So should I like assign people? Should I like go through each guy and give them like their fair contract, or should I just quickly like just give everyone like $2 million and move on? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give everybody a contract I think is fair. So we'll start with Brady Lang. Listen, he underperformed. They'll sign him long term because, you know, he's a 99 overall. So they'll give him 5 years. But, Jesus Christ, how slow does this thing go? Brady Lang. Yeah, this is going to take far too long, I think. Whatever, it's worth it. I should have gone the other way is what I should have done. Unless I'm giving him like 10 mil. I feel like Brady Lang deserves like maybe like 15. We'll go 565. Joel getting a mega deal. Sign him up for 7 years. Is the other way going to be the best way to go? Probably. Yeah, this is probably a waste of time, to be honest. Hold on. Let's see this here. Can I withdraw this withdraw offer? I'm just going to go through it quick and just give them what the game wants to give them. I don't care about contracts. It's going to take too long for me to do that. I can always edit the contracts later. Connor Rourke wants like no money. Okay. Should I make sure we get these guys? Because like the interest level isn't like super high. So let's make sure it's like a full bar for every guy. Okay. Did I already do this? Yeah. Did I already offer him something? Did I? I can't remember. Yeah, I did. Okay. Jackson Rydell. Okay. Kieran. Nate Reed. Everyone's going to be on like really cheap contracts, but don't take it personally. It would take me like the next 40 minutes to like give everyone their rightful amount, so I just didn't feel like wasting my time. Drew Spalding, we're going to purposely make your contract terrible. Oh, you don't want that contract for your bum season. You're not going to sign for that. Very much considering letting your bum ass walk. 1 year deal. Okay, there you go. 1 year, $30K. 30K. There we go. We don't want you. James Kennedy, what a bargain. Theo Coley. Ooh, man, you're asking for more than $1 million for that season? All right, bud. Whatever. Tim Wallace. Cheap. Big Cott. We're going to go $6.9 million for Big Cott's contract. It's only right. Lack, you're getting the league minimum. You're accepting 30K, all right? Owen. Troy. Mike Farmer. Tucker. This dude barely played and he wants $1 million. All right. How many more guys are there like that aren't even like Big Cotter players? Jesus Christ. I'll let the game do that. Who else did I not get? Ben Keefe. Let's make sure you get a full interest bar. Matt Welsh. Don't care. Baez to the Athletics for $18.4 a year. He had 35 bombs. All right. This dude won't sign his fucking contract. What a bitch. Guy had 9 at-bats and thinks he can hold out on contract talks. No, don't want to stop stimulating. Trade. Blue Jays get Salvi for Grichuk and Jorgensen. Salvi hit 182. Had 2 bombs. Sim to winter meetings. Arbitration negotiations, don't care. Free agency, don't care. Sim. Correa to the Padres. Jesus. Why? Where are you going to play him? Third? Second? Where are they going to play him? I mean, they're stacked now, but like... Corey Seager to the Giants? 26 a year? Wow. Sim to Rule 5 draft. I gotta enter this and go to it and then like skip my pick, otherwise it'll sign some bum and make me keep him on the roster. So no, I'm skipping my pick. Yep. And then simulate. Alright. Sim to arbitration hearings. I don't think I offered ARB to anyone. D-backs acquire Gurriel Jr. from the Blue Jays for David Peralta and Mad Bum. So 2 old guys for a good, I guess he's not that young, but for a solid player. Spring training, no, actually renewable contracts. Nick Mears wants his contract renewed. Well, I won't be doing that. Last day to remove contracts, don't care. Offseason's come to an end. Spring training is about to begin. We don't play spring training. We are not gay. So we're going to sim to the regular season. Let's make sure everybody on the team has returned and is on the MLB roster. They brought up these two bums. Oh, this dude decided to finally sign his deal. All right, move to AAA. Move to AAA. And AAA roster. Who isn't up? Matt Welsh. Well, that's probably for the best, but you know, gotta keep it consistent. Ben Keefe. We're gonna give Ben Keefe a little overall boost. Cotters are ranked first in the league heading into the year. Critical situations coming back on.